What's up, guys? Just Josh here. Today I'm bringing you guys a tier list of the God of War games, Greek mythology era only, because I do not like the new God of War. I've tried it multiple times, okay, I just can't get into it, man. Third person axe throwing, that's not God of War. I grew up on the original games, and I just can't get into it, man. I'm just going to be ranking them in chronological order. Now, Ascension and Chains of Olympus are both before the first game. I just don't know what the exact order is, if Ascension came before Chains of Olympus or vice versa. So I'm just going to start with Ascension. I'm going to put it in C. It's not a terrible game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just not as good as the other games, I think. The story is okay. The multiplayer is pretty interesting. It has multiplayer. I think it's the only God of War game to have multiplayer. But yeah, it's kind of lackluster when you compare it to the other games, I think. And then Chains of Olympus, I'm gonna put in B. It's not bad. The story's good. It's a PSP game, along with Ghost of Sparta is also a PSP game, which is pretty cool. I never played them on the PSP. I played Ghost of Sparta on PS Vita, but I never touched Chains of Olympus until the little sequel, the PSP games thing that they had on PS3, the Origins collection. That's what it was, the Origins collection. I didn't play those two games until then. Then later on, I bought Ghost of Sparta on the PS Vita and played that. Anyways, the story's good. Lots of great weapons and stuff. PSP games always give you some special weapons and stuff, special features. It's really cool. And then the first God of War, gotta be an S tier, man. Gotta be an S tier. There's no excuse for why this shouldn't be in S tier. Alright. Game that started it all. Amazing boss battles. Very satisfying gameplay. You just feel like a badass while you're playing this, man. And it started it all. So it's gotta be an S. It's gotta be an S. It's not the best God of War game. We'll get into what the best God of War game is here in a minute. It's my second favorite, though. God of War 2, I will put in A. God of War 2 was kind of the game that I ignored in the God of War series, but I recently started playing it again, and I beat it, and I'm about to get it Platinum. I'm trying to get all these games Platinum except for Ascension and the new God of War. But yeah, I have Ghost of Sparta and God of War 3 Platinum. And I'm about to get God of War 2 Platinum tonight, actually, as I'm recording this. I just have to do the Challenge of the Gods, and I'm almost done with that. I got 2 left, 6 and 7. And then in God of War 1, I almost have that Platinum too. I have to save the Oracle with 10 seconds to spare, upgrade all my health magic, and then I have to beat the game in under 5 hours, which is pretty easy from what I've heard. Anyways, not to ramble too much. God of War Ghost of Sparta. This might be a bit of a controversial pick, but I'm gonna put it in S. This is a great game. This is an amazing game. You get to fight through Sparta, Atlantis. Now, Atlantis, if you guys didn't know, was actually supposed to be in God of War 2, but they had to cut it out for whatever reason. I think Sparta was also supposed to be in God of War 2, and they cut that out, so they just decided to dump it into Ghost of Sparta, which I have no problems with. It's a great game. I love the bonus features, the little Temple of the Gods thing, and the combat arena. Very, very enjoyable game. And now we get to God of War 3. S tier. No excuses. S tier. Wow. I'm going to have to put it in front, because, yeah. It's S tier. This is my favorite God of War game, possibly my favorite video. It is my favorite video game of all time, God of War 3. fucking amazing game. You go around killing all the gods. It's a brutal game. It's really a fucking brutal, bloody, gory game, and I love it, man. I love it, dude. So that's it, guys. Let me know what your ranking would be of the God of War games if you played them down in the comments below. So again, for me, it's number 1, God of War 3. Number 2, God of War the original. Number 3 would be Ghost of Sparta. God of War 2. At number 4. At number 5 we got Chains of Olympus. And at number 6 we have Ascension. So yeah. And the new game is not on here because it's shit. I'm sorry.
Oh, Josh, you gotta let go of the past.
No, fuck you. I grew up with these games. I'm not letting shit change it. I don't give a fuck if it's directed by Cory Barlog, who did God of War 2. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Third person axe throwing. That's not God of War, dude. What we're looking at right here. This all right here. This is God of War. Fuck the new game. Anyways. That's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for watching. And peace out.